Good evening, fellow Plexers. This is the next video in Plex on a fresh Unraid install. And in today's video, we're going to replace a cache drive that I added in the last video. So if we drop down, let me go to dashboard. If we drop down, you'll see the cache. The pool has one smart error and cache 2 has the error. Let me read it. UDMA CRC error count 13. Click for context menu. So I don't really know where to get the information of what's going on, but we'll just assume that it's failed or failed badly, and I'll figure out how to replace it to give a new user confidence that they can figure it out too. We'll figure it out together. So the first thing I'll do is I will stop the array. We're watching down in the bottom left for notice of it stopping. So it's unmounting the disks. The array stopped. So now I'll go here. If I drop down, I'll go to main, drop down, and this is what I'm going to pull out and swap in a 500 gigabyte SATA SSD. It's a Western Digital Blue. It's a project drive I forgot I had, and we'll see what happens. So let me just change it to no device, and let's just stop the array. Go back to dashboard. Well, the array stopped, and now I'm going to power it down. All right, so I'll go swap out the disk physically and come right back. All right, so I pulled the old drive out, hooked the new one up, and turned the unit back on. And we're logged back in. A missing device and a notice of an error. So let me slide back down. We're under the main tab. I will assign this. And let me see if I can see the other drive any place, the removed one, to see if I have to remove it. Let me just start the configuration and we'll see what happens. Now I expect it to take longer to start up because it'll have to do whatever magic it needs to do to the new SSD to be part of the cache pool. Again, I'm not an Unraid expert. I just want to show a Plex server owner how to get it set up for Plex and how to handle swapping out a drive. All right, so now we have two Western Digital Blues, one NVMe and one SATA drive forming the cache pool. And if I click into it and go into the app data, you see my Plex container, and we'll just get rid of this because that test container is gone. Of course, I don't know how to delete it from here. Well, we'll worry about that later. Everything looks fine. And let's see if our Docker container will start back up. me find the web app. We'll change to this server, and it'll probably take 30 to 60 seconds. There we are. We have access. And our libraries are available again, and I assume they will play. So short and sweet, that's how you swap out a cache drive. And I did not know how to do it until I just attempted it. I didn't have to read a manual. I didn't have to Google anything. I did not have to go to Unraid's support. Now swapping out a disk and parity drive might be different. Well, the parity drive might be just as easy, but I can't swap out this one disk easily without rebuilding from parity, and that's not a skill I have at this time. But maintaining the cache is easy, and I think that's what we're all concerned about with our Plex configuration data. So thank you for watching, and don't be afraid to try Unraid as a new OS for your Plex server.